Yo, what's poppin', players? This is boy Goose here. I know it's been a minute, but today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on and what I've been doing in WoW Classic so far, my thoughts on it, and pretty much how everything's going. And I wanted to make this video since these servers right now are non-operational. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience so far with the launch of Classic WoW being just recently. I think it was just last week as of this recording on 9/7. Excuse me. So far, I mean, I see the addiction. I see why I played BC back in the day. That's where I started at the beginning of BC. All my friends got me into World of Warcraft Burning Crusade. So I did not get to experience vanilla like a lot of people did. And I definitely see, I mean, I kind of see the pros and cons between the two. I see why a lot of people crave it, and I see why a lot of people are like, it's kind of divided between right now between retail and classic. A lot of the quality of life improvements that they made over the years has definitely both helped the game, but also hurt the game at the same time. I feel like just over time they kind of overdid it with a lot of the quality, like a little too quality of life happened during WoW's lifespan. And I don't know, after playing Classic, it's kind of got me thinking that how struggle in a video game can be a good thing. Because it's, I mean, too much struggle, obviously not so good. No struggle at all, I mean, you're going to get bored super quickly. There's no challenge. You're going to drop it and you're going to move on to something else. WoW has that correct challenge that it can leave you frustrating, but you want to go back and you want to improve and you want to do it better. And I think another thing that WoW does very well in terms of Classic is the feel of character progression in WoW Classic actually feels so good. It reminds me of the BC and Wrath of the Lich King days with the talent system, the weapon skills. And it really progressed your character along as you were leveling. Obviously now you have 1 to 60. It's not as chaotic as, say, right now it's 1 to 20 on retail. So the levels aren't too high, but with each progression from 1 to 60, you can really feel like better and better. And honestly, I miss the talent trees. As they were. I love going into like talent calculators and punching out, oh, what if I put this here and then I put that there. Oh, no, but I need this though. How much prioritizing do I need of having this skill versus having that's like, I absolutely love that. Now it's just like you have a row of 3. Okay, I don't want to pick. I guess I'll pick that one. And it feels you not very connected with your character. It doesn't feel super personalized as Classic is right now. But back to what I said about challenge. Since everyone is kind of starting on the same foot, there is minimal hand-holding. The mobs are basically as strong as you are at same level. So really you got to think to yourself like, okay, do I have all my skills? Do I have the right gear? Am I under level for these guys? Because if you're not careful, especially since I play Rogue and I've been playing Rogue for a very, very long time, if you're not careful, you can and I will, or I have died numerous times. If you're not careful, you will die so many times in Classic. It is unbelievable. Whether it be mobs that are kind of on the same wavelength as you in terms of like level and like the damage they can do to you, or if you're on like a PvP realm, and this has happened plenty of times so far, where people are just like vastly out level you, and they will not, if you aggravate them slightly, they will just attack you, and that's it. But it has been pretty healthy in terms of player engagement. There's been a lot. I mean, I play on Stalag, by the way. I was fortunate enough to get in a nice guild with a bunch of with a bunch of content creators. But I think a lot of the players I think so far have been starting to feel that kind of like classic drag or that classic grind, and so I think a few of them have kind of like fallen off the classic hype train, but I still see a lot, like an incredible amount of people still playing classic today. No, there's minimal hand holding. Mobs are basically as strong as you are. It's a struggle, but if you overcome that struggle, you overcome that challenge, the progression feels so much more meaningful. I think if you can persevere and just push through it, then that's what makes things worthwhile, is the amount of effort that you put into it. And that's exactly what Classic provides versus retail, where right now you can have heirlooms, you can have a mount at level 1, like you can just blow through all the content, and you can even buy a level, like a max level character basically, or a near max level character, which I totally disagree about, because there is no investment in that character, or there shouldn't be. That character hasn't been through anything like a character that's gone from 1 to max level, and just like I said, a little too many quality of life changes that have been implemented into retail WoW, which I hope Blizzard can kind of take a look at this and see the success of Classic, and kind of learn from what made Classic so great, so they can progress WoW forward in a direction where how the game's intended outlook made it such a great success, instead of making it as convenient as possible, adding minimal challenge, minimal struggle, and minimal progression. So I hope that they can add more personalization, whether that be adding back a similar talent tree as the olden days, as I think, was it Mist, then they implemented their new talent system. Just having the character feel more personalized and attached to the player itself is what people I think want, and having it still be somewhat of a challenge that they can if strong-willed enough, that they can persevere and continue to move on. But so far it's been a great time. Honestly, I've had so much fun. Like I said, I've been dying a lot, which is a great time. So yeah, I mean, I just hope to keep playing Classic, at least until retail gets better in terms of World of Warcraft. But yeah, so far it's been a blast. Besides the event that occurred today, I won't say what it is, but I won't give too much light on it. So hopefully the servers come back on soon. Otherwise, yeah, I just wanted to ramble a little bit on what's been going on in WoW Classic, what my thoughts are on it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully the servers come back on soon, and hope you've been enjoying WoW Classic if you've been playing WoW Classic. Or if you've been playing retail, that's fine too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all later. Peace. I'm out of here.